grade 9 learners. Welcome to another day of learning. I am Roosevelt F. de la CRUZ.
And I'm Frederick Pora
from ZAMBALES National High School. And we will be your virtual teachers for today. We will be providing interesting activities, and we hope that just like us, you are all excited as we discover new concepts together.
Therefore, please make sure that you are in a comfortable place as you watch today's program. Before we begin, kindly get your pen and paper and be ready to take down notes while enjoying today's session.
This will help you answer the activities and assessment later on. Are you ready? Alright then, let's get started.
Today, you will learn about first aid and what should medical box contain. You will also know when you will give first aid to an injured person and most importantly, how to give first aid. Remember, having somebody prepared in medical aid carry from help to the victim. For today's lesson, you will be able to discuss the basics of first aid, principles, roles, responsibilities, and characteristics of a good first aider. Assesses emergency situation or unintentional injuries. Appreciate the importance of giving basic first aid.
What is first aid?
First aid. First aid is the first and immediate assistance given to any person suffering from either a minor or serious illness or injury, with care provided to preserve life, prevent the condition from worsening, or to promote recovery. Here are the objectives of first aid. Responsibilities of first aid.
Number 1, to save lives.
Number 2, prolong life.
Number 3, to alleviate suffering.
And number 4, prevent further injury.
Principles of first aid.
Number 1, stay calm.
Reassures and comfort the victim.
Check for medical bracelet indicating a condition such as epilepsy or diabetes.
Loosen any tight clothing.
Give the victim cover to reduce shock.
Roles of first aid.
It is a bridge that fills the gap between the victim and the physician.
It's not intended to compete with or take the place of the service of the physician.
It ends when the services of the physician begin. Characteristics of a good first aider.
Number 1, gentle. Does not cause pain and time.
Number 2, observant. Notices all signs.
Number 3, resourceful. Makes the best use of things at hand.
Number 4, tactful. Does not frighten the victim.
Number 5, sympathetic. Comforts and reassures the victim.
At any movement, you or someone around you could experience an injury or illness. Using basic first aid, you may be able to stop a minor injury or tragedy from getting worse. In the case of a serious medical emergency, you may even save a life.
Now, let us assess some unintentional injuries. Number 1, nosebleed. The do's and don'ts for first aid treatment. Do not lean back. Leaning back can be harmful as the blood could block the windpipe, blocking the airway. Sit in a comfortable upright position and lean forward slightly. Then pinch your nose just below the bony nose bridge and above the fleshy lobes of the nostrils until the bleeding is stemmed.
Number 2, heart attack. If you think someone is having a heart attack, here are the do's and don'ts for first aid treatment. Even if you are not sure about the symptoms, if you suspect a heart attack at all, do not wait. Early warning signs. Pressure is in center of chest. Pain in shoulders, neck, or arms. Chest discomfort with fainting, sweating, or nausea. If the person is conscious, give them a 300 mg tablet of aspirin to chew.
Number 3. Burn. Never put ice on the burn, as it delays healing or causes extra damage. Also leave the butter in the kitchen unless you want to make it worse. Do not break blisters and attempt to remove the skin, as it can cause infection. For first-degree burn. Put the burn part in cold water for second-degree burn. Cover the burned part with a loose bandage and go to the doctor for third-degree burn.
Number 4. Choking. The do's and don'ts for first aid treatment. If the victim able to talk, groan, wheeze or cough, he is partially choked. Remain calm and encourage the victim to keep coughing to try and clear the blockage, using your fingers to force out the item out of the victim's mouth. Slap the victim back hard. Stand slightly behind the person to one side. Support their chest with one hand. Lean the person forward so that the object blocking the airway will come out of their mouth rather than going farther down.
Number 5. Wounds. Wash shallow wound gently with soap and water. Wash from the center out or irrigate with water. Some injuries like wound, burn, and other may acquire if not properly treated. Infection occurs when bacteria enters a break in the skin. The infection may involve just the skin or affect deeper tissues or organs close to the wound.
After discussing the first aid to be applied to a certain unintentional injury, it's time for you to do your own action. Write down your immediate action to the following situations. Situation number 1. Your younger sister cuts her finger with a knife. Number 2. Your mother accidentally touches a hot pan. Number 3. Your teacher suffers a heart attack. Number 4. Your neighbor experiences a stroke. Number 5. Your baby brother accidentally swallows a small part of a car toy and it gets stuck in his throat. Good job, learners! Let us see if you still remember what we had discussed. What is first aid? What are the responsibilities, principles, and rules in giving first aid?
Here is your additional activity for this lesson. Congratulations, learners! You did a great job!
Always remember, you don't need a reason to help other people. Once again, I'm your teacher, Frederick M. Mora,
And I'm Roosevelt de la Cruz
from ZAMBALES National High School, MAPE Department. God bless!